Yeah. Up early in the morning, getting the kids ready for school. Rise and grind, yeah. Pack a lunch or two. Talking about I gotta be at work in a few, yeah. Hey, for your daily news, hey. Grinding just for you, yeah. When you don't have a clue, yeah. Ain't got the scoop for you, yeah.
All right.
What is wrong with you this morning?
You got to learn today.
You woke up with Down syndrome.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It is. So
listen here, Booby Johnson. Nobody don't got time for you.
Not today. Don't call me no damn Booby Johnson no more.
Well, you come in here, titty. Listen, I won't. As long as you got them little sports blog things flopping.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Anyway, so today, welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Every day.
Share. If you don't share, we don't care.
Yes, we do.
I mean, we do care if you share, but I'm saying we don't care if you don't
Stop
care.
trying to find shit that rhyme. No, stick to the script. I wrote the script in your hand.
Always trying to rap.
We'll just be aware.
I'm going to kill you.
Take care. Listen. There. You have
you
it.
Get on my nerves. You get me on my nerves.
You get me on my nerves. I am Miles Dixon, the media producer.
Manure! Okay. I had sneezed.
I'm the shit. And to my left, she needs no introduction.
Well, don't draw it out then.
She got the plugs. She keep her hair to the streets.
Let me get my hand ready.
She keep her hair to the streets and her hands to the meat. The one and only, the one that called Miss Fifi, the plug. I'll give her a round of applause.
Good morning.
And the man, the luxurious one on the turntable. You can catch him at Comfort Zone. You can catch him in the bar near you or the stadium near you.
Or at the turntables.
At the turntables.
The turntables.
Because he graduated from
Deborah.
He's the first DJ with his master's degree from
Deborah.
He go by the name of DJ L Boog.
That's Boog, y'all. He went to Deborah.
He the one behind the ones and twos to bring us to you. So let's get straight to it. Today's topic is this nigga.
Oh my God, he played too much. Miles, you might as well go ahead. I see it inside you.
No. So today's topic is all in the
I'm
news.
gonna just delete this out of the machine.
Why?
Because it ain't no fun of where you gotta try to be cool all the time.
I mean, my titties.
We'll just find a whole.
He's sore. He gonna have
my titties hurt.
He gonna have muscles. He gonna have pecs in a minute.
Right, my titties
they gonna turn
hurt.
into pecs.
Every time I dance, my
I'm
titties.
trying to give his ass a workout because he don't do no damn.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't do no damn workout. You don't do no damn workout.
Shit.
You the DJ. You do realize DJing is the laziest job you can possibly have.
My elliptical is coming tomorrow, y'all. I'm excited.
Oh, you about to do something to your lips? That's
Yep.
so messed up.
I am.
Hey, look, the reason I
I'ma lift 'em.
So
The pink part.
My boy was talking about he a DJ and he was talking shit. I said DJing is the laziest job nowadays because you don't have to,
Shit.
listen, you don't have to carry no records.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Back in the day, you used to have bring in like 20, 40 crates, right?
Yeah, I remember they used to have the crates.
Now they only bring their hard drive.
It used to look like the wall. It used to look like the wall on Women of Brewster Place behind the DJs.
Right.
Because they had all them crates piled up.
I ain't gonna lie. Who has the smoothest setup I ever seen as a DJ is Wax Saxon Dre. I'm like, Dre, you need some help? He said, no, Doc, I got this. I said, bro, you got it. He said, roo, roo, roo. And he be pulling stuff. And I said, you need some help? He said, no, I got it. whoop, 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 and all that stuff in the truck. I said, Dre, that's incredible. I never seen nobody just be a one-man person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they be walking around with iPads.
Shout out to my man Dre.
Yeah, shout out to Wax Tax.
Wax Tax and Dre.
Wax Saxon is one of the most supportive, and DJ L Book too is one of the most supportive people when it comes down to independent groups, especially from Detroit.
Yeah.
I could call Dre, say, Dre, how you like it? If he like it, he playing it. And that's what's up. All in the news. So Fifi came up with this concept with All in the News because she said it is, as I watched the news today,
Yeah.
Negroes is losing their mind.
They losing it.
In Detroit. They killed people at the titty bar.
Yeah.
They shot people at near the casino.
Yeah, by Greek Town. Yeah.
And then they killed 2 people over on 8 Mile.
What is the Hollywood? Is it Hot Wonderland place or Hollywood? Is that the titty bar?
No, on 8 Mile.
Yeah, they said some people got killed there too or something.
Two
Yeah.
people.
Cut it out. The
Yeah.
moral of the story is cut it out. What
Cut
the
that
fuck are
shit.
y'all doing?
Right.
Like, this is crazy.
And I sit on there. See, I was good until I heard that. I said that. I see how people could go to work all messed up. You know what I mean?
What do you
Especially
mean?
If they take that energy in their brain while they watching everything, they'll go to work like somber as hell.
Yeah.
Like you don't know if it's somebody, one of your cousins or not till later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You be sitting there like, and then when you actually, I've been in certain situations where like I was on watching the news, I was like, that was him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just got some. I mean, I discovered a couple of people that I didn't know that like lost their life to COVID and just like a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
because it wasn't in the news. And I don't the news doesn't even really talk about everything. So,
Yeah,
just be crazy.
It was made to inject fear into us, but
Yeah, it put like the worst shit. It was somebody barricaded in the house in Rochester. But the thing about that was they killed me was because
It's a white person.
yeah,
it had to be white because they didn't even say nothing about them getting the man. They was like they don't even know how it was solved or whatever. But they was out there for all these hours and then all of a sudden just
and another one
niggas
barricaded
pulled
in
off and went
Farmington.
home.
Another one was barricaded in Farmington.
In Farmington?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
they crazy. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I had a talk with my homeboy Mojo D, and he said, man, do you think it's gonna be a race war? I said, yeah, but it ain't gonna be a race because we don't stand a damn chance. He's like, yes, we do. Yeah. I said, bro, listen, 400 million of them. Mm-hmm. It's 38 million of us.
You said 400 million to who? What?
People, and it's only 38 million of us. We can't come together and buy a house. What we gonna do? You know, a lot of white folks have been taught to hunt at the age of 4.
You got a point. You got a point. Like we don't even grow tomato plants, so we won't even grow our own damn tomatoes.
All they had to do is cut off our water and food supply, and they don't have to even shoot us.
Yeah, we won. They won. We, everybody coming outside ready to get the chip.
He was like, I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, bro. War don't have to be fought with guns all the time. It can be fought with your brain. You're like, you know what? Cut off their water. Stop selling them food.
Not only like we not even strategized enough to have a defense at all. Like
We think guns is our defense, and we don't make bullets.
or guns. Yeah, not even slingshots.
Yeah,
We don't make bow and arrows.
Manufacture nothing.
We're not even equipped to go to war. Honestly, and yes, you do have some black people that's in the military that might be stocked up, but that's only gonna last but for so long.
In the military.
That was in the military.
Oh, I'm thinking you saying like right now in the like nigga they fighting for them. The hell.
Yeah, so we got to really think about it, y'all. And it's nothing against white people. I was just saying if there was a race war, he ran into a real militant white guy at the gun thing, and they wouldn't sell him bullets. I said, see how much control that is?
Yeah. Yeah. Right, exactly. Like if we did have something going on, whoever gonna buy them from?
We
We don't even have a black owned I mean, do we have black owned bullet stores and stuff like that? Like, you know.
And the black people that know how to make bullets, they too scared to open up a place in fear of something will happen to them.
And you know what? Somebody in our building, one of our homegrown people actually in the building, I was having a conversation with him. The guy that does the gun classes downstairs, I think he is looking into something like that, like being able to be a supplier
bullet
for
mill.
different things and firearms and stuff. So yeah, he'll actually be coming on the show. in the near future to talk about those
He
things.
ever
but-
walk his ass up these
what's up.
steps.
We still need somebody that can actually be the manufacturer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but the thing is, the best thing we can do is really fight with our brains because we don't have the manpower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Minister Farrakhan said it years ago.
I'll
Quit
say mind
spending money.
power.
Yeah,
We need mind power.
quit spending your money. Hit them where it hurts.
Like that was like a period.
Right. I just seen where Papa John's closed down simply because they can't even hire nobody. They're getting a lot of orders, but they can't even produce the food.
Yeah.
So that show you like they're going out of business just because
They don't have nobody to do it.
nobody can spend the money, and plus they giving back money.
Yeah.
When you hit it when you start eliminating that wallet, boy, that wallet for them is a mug.
Mm-hmm.
See, we okay with Farina.
Yeah.
As long as we get something to eat, we can make it with grits, eggs.
And spam.
You went too far. We
I'm
ain't
just
spam.
saying.
Yeah.
I don't want it though.
Did you see the?
I'm not eating that part. I'm gonna pass mine.
I don't know about the spam.
Did you see the Fresh Prince? You see the Fresh Prince of Bel Air when Jeffrey had fell in love,
No.
Oh man.
I don't
and
remember.
then he fell in love, and he had some Vienna sausages, right? And the whole family got a wheel like, shit, this is a delicatessen for me. He said, "Where's the hot sauce?" So sometimes I used to love Vienna sausages while you playing.
This is so nasty.
Ain't nothing but potted meat wrapped tight.
Right. And it's so nasty. Who the hell about to do that?
Ooh,
I really don't know how we.
That
ate
shit
the
just
Warriors
sound like a
kids.
can of gout.
I mean, that is the kind
And
of
it's
guy.
nasty as
I
fuck.
really don't understand how we ate that.
Well, that was to be. I think that as kids,
It's either this
that,
or hog intestines. Which take your pick. Shit.
that was the beginning to see. That was the beginning of to see what will we eat.
Hey, do people still eat gizzards?
Yeah,
Yes. I'm
Man.
talking about ordering by the dozens.
dozens. Yeah.
Especially
No,
if you
man.
go south of the Mason Dixon line, you
My
probably gonna
granny-
get that
my
before you
granny-
get a chicken tender.
My grandmother cooked us gizzards all the time.
And you like, why it's so chewy? Why I can't
Yes, you
swallow
been eating that
this
shit for a week. Like I can't eat this. This texture is dumb. I can't even blow a bubble with this gummy shit or nothing. What are we doing? Why do you want me to keep eating this?
Okay, so we
This
okay.
feel like
back on
next
topic.
to a bone.
In the news, Fifi, what you got
I
in
mean,
the
that
news?
was news. Shit.
It definitely was news. Granny news. What you got in the news, Fifi?
So let's start with this ignorance right here, right? So according to the streets, right?
According to the
Move
streets.
thing. Okay, according to the street, the officer who shot and paralyzed Jacob Blake, that's the guy that he shot 7 times that time. He is suspended for guess what? Because his service weapon was stolen. Not because he shot the boy or nothing like that. He's still working. Yes. So this is a Kenosha police officer who shot Jacob Blake. Like I said, he shot him 7 times
In front of his kids.
Yes, and left him paralyzed. Was punished for losing his gun.
And not punished for shoot.
Not punished for shooting him.
And he shot him in the back.
Yes.
So evidently he wasn't a threat.
Yes. They said that his name is Rustin Shishki. Shishki. Yeah.
Somebody need to beat his ass just for that name.
Yeah, they say he has faced no charges for shooting Jacob Blake, but is now being disciplined for losing his service. Is this Barney Fife or not?
No,
Some bullshit.
it's called America.
Yeah. Yeah.
The city, the land that we love so very much, black people are used to abusive relationships.
Yes. They said that he was
Period.
suspended for 3 days.
But he didn't get suspended. But he gets suspended one day for shooting a black man in the back.
Because his borrowed service weapon was stolen a few weeks after shooting old boy.
Oh, a few weeks after it just disappeared.
Yeah. His borrowed service weapon was
Yeah.
was stolen.
I ain't even gonna say what that sounds like.
Yeah.
What it was?
They had to get rid of that.
Well, his gun
What it
was
sound like?
confiscated because he shot somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably the department probably loaned him one still.
What?
Yeah, so yeah.
All they guns on loan. But I'm saying it's 3 weeks after you shoot somebody, then your gun disappear. Why you ain't never got the violence?
Shut your
Because
ass
he's crazy
up!
as
You
hell.
did the same thing yesterday,
He-
Bug.
He
I
liked to
did
do
not.
that.
You did too.
Miles is special. He liked doing that.
Shut up.
So listen, y'all. So rapper YFN Lucci, he is named in a unprecedented 105 count racketeering indictment in Georgia.
Oh shit!
Wow.
105 counts. Yes.
Hey, I like 2 of his songs.
Yes, the Atlanta rapper is one of a dozen blood gang members named in a 105 count racketeering indictment. The prosecutor said that Lucci's social media and songs were used as evidence for the charges. Imagine that. They said, I think that it sends a significant message, a profound message that regardless to your status in that the city of Atlanta and Fulton County in partnership is coming after you if you violate the crimes in their country. I mean, in their county. Yeah. So that is so crazy. The moral of this story is get your ass out the streets. Why?
Right.
You got a whole bag and a whole career going on. Why? Like
because
Mr. Lucci.
yes, like what the hell is really going on?
well, one thing for sure, people believe once you get in the music industry, and I remember Jay-Z was talking about losing your credibility in the streets once you get started. And it take a minute for you to get that bag in the music industry, but once you get it, it's just, you can't just drop your friends and say, hey, get on, you know what I mean? Like, especially if he's in the gang, he got a ticket he gonna pay.
Yeah.
So when you're affiliated like that, you got a ticket that you got to bring to the table.
Well, for the record, his attorney Drew Filings is denying that Lucci is a gang member. So I do have to say that. But I'm saying,
of course he is. But go listen to this fool music.
Yeah.
His music say he a blood.
He probably got blood all in his video. He probably wearing red all day.
Go listen to his music.
That's so crazy.
These young cats, I mean, and they used to do it back in the day too.
Yeah.
Basically telling, you know what I'm saying, your affiliations in your music. Of course, if something go down, that's one of the first things they're looking at. You already telling on yourself half of the time, calling yourself keeping it real, but you keeping it real telling on yourself.
Right.
But the thing of it is though, I mean, I understand, yes, you do have friends and all of that, but you have to know that I mean, your lifestyle is changing. Your life is different.
Yeah.
It's you can't keep doing that type of stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, if you worked at the Planet, you was hanging with all these people hanging out and doing all this and that. I mean, the hours that you are actually working, it takes away from that. Like, your lifestyle has to change. When you change in your career or you change in things that you're doing in your life, you have to know that the things around it changed. I mean, yeah, we have friends, and just because you doing different things doesn't mean that they not your friend. It just mean that I'm not doing this no more. That's crazy as hell. To just keep falling back into the hood. Why?
Again, the Jay-Z verse, he said, like, I be in the hallways all day. Like, for real, like I'm gonna be in the projects all day messing with y'all.
Yeah, this is dumb. I mean, because at the end of the day, he's facing jail time. He's not caskets.
Right.
Now.
Can you open that door? I think we got a guest.
Oh my God!
It's Sean
Pipple.
Oh,
Did you bring breakfast?
Doobie Johnson, nope.
Oh,
I'm so sick of you. Get out.
Bring no food
He
either.
can't eat donuts. We don't want to give him gout.
Shut your ass up, Sean.
Well, he already got that.
Booby Johnson.
He gonna say he gonna come here. Talk about we don't want to give him gout. Like,
Right. We trying to make him eat healthy.
Right.
Sean Pipple's in the building, guys.
Sean Pipple's definitely
Sean
in the
Pipple.
What up, dog?
So, but no, you're not on camera. But I do agree
No,
with
you
you.
don't get those privileges right now, sir.
I do agree with you in regards to people not focusing on their career once they really get on.
Or on themselves.
Yeah.
Like that's so selfless in the dumbest way to go and, just continue to be involved, to continue to, I mean, because it's not like this is new shit. Like he been in there or whatever. They've been doing allegations for a minute on him on different little retarded crimes that you will be doing if your name is like in billboards everywhere. That's so retarded. I don't understand.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yes, like do better. You in the middle of a bag. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you what he's doing. He being
He need to
stupid.
talk to Snoop.
Well, and that's another thing.
Seriously.
But that got to come with respect. A lot of young artists don't appreciate older artists.
They don't listen to them exactly.
They
Like this
don't.
is different because we listen to what the older people had to say to other artists that came up and stuff, and even the generation after us. But these kids now,
I think one of the best things is about to happen from what I read in the email that day before yesterday, that Jay-Z and Nas actually building a business together, and to see them come together and working on there, I think that's going to make people say, okay, maybe I really need to focus on if these cats was beefing, you know what I mean? And they went through what they went through, and they was able to make all of this kind of money, and I got this little bit of money, you know what I mean?
right?
I think I need to. Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, I'm gonna just be the advocate. On the flip side of that, they could be looking at it like because they have a bag now. It's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? They got all this money, so that's just what they do. Looking at it like this is what white people do, or you know what I'm saying? Like they because they are at the status that they are at. You know what I'm saying? I think that it could be looked at another way. You know,
I mean, yeah, it definitely could, but
you know what I'm saying?
But the more the moral of the story, and I ain't saying you.
No, go ahead.
But when people do say, "Well, they got the money to come together," no fool. A lot of times, people with money feel like they don't need another person to make them more money.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like nobody not gonna think about it on the other side. They're gonna think about it like what you just said. They got the money to come together. Like this is nothing. But I'm gonna tell you one beef that that I do think would be seen a little bit more on another level is because Fat Joe and 50 Cent finally squashed their beef too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's going on? It's a paradigm shift going on in hip hop. A lot of the people who's getting up in there in their age and
They
finances,
knees getting bad. They can't run from
they can't
niggas
run
no
from
more.
bullets.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, they learning like, okay.
No, they just getting grown now.
Yeah.
They learn, but they learning their life experience is showing them that
They getting grown. This is like when we watched Jeezy and Gucci squash their joint.
Yeah,
And they set it up to squash it on Versus because it was like, yo, like what is we still beefing for?
But I'm saying,
10 years.
and even
You know what I'm
then, Gucci was still looking a little ignorant. Like he was still acting a little ignorant about
Gucci
it.
He just Gucci. It
That's
is
what I'm
it is.
saying.
From Atlanta.
But Jeezy was still made it a point to make sure that it was squashed. And since that happened, you ain't heard nothing from Gucci about Jeezy.
right.
What is
He
there for
had-
him to say? That he old.
The
They
point
even-
is that they both got past the beef. Gucci has had nothing negative to say about Jeezy. He was like, yo, I learned something valuable too in that same moment.
Yeah, he did.
I wanted to keep this shit going. Jeezy shut my ass down.
Yeah, sit your
Like,
old ass down. Anybody
it
got
was
time to be beefing?
Am I gonna be here on this streaming platform with
Yeah.
millions of people and still act the
Acting
fool
ignorant,
and
yeah.
damage my credibility at this point?
Yeah.
Like what for? And we 40.
No, they
40 something.
they 40 pluses.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
you
well,
40.
They not 667 no miles, so don't
You
hate.
40.
Shut up.
Okay.
But
Fat Joe and 50 Cent about to be 50.
yeah, 50.
Are they?
Yeah, hell yeah.
These
Fat Joe
cats-
might be 50.
Fat Joe ain't 50.
He might already be 50.
He might already
He
be
might
50. Yeah, because
Is he 50? Oh.
Snoop
Jeezy
is
43.
Snoop is
43.
50. DMX was he passed at what 51.
yeah,
Shock G was 52. He just passed. Black
He
Rob.
was 57, I thought.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I
yeah,
thought
okay,
so.
yeah, he was older than that.
Shock G.
But Black
Fat Joe
Rob
50.
Yeah.
Black Rob was what 50, 51
50.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, all these cats they came up together. Like all these cats, like at this point they should be eradicating any type of beef.
Well, you can't even eradicate beef here because these Negroes, they be 60 years old. My man, fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Still going to the Lucy store.
and they broke. Bro, if you broke and beefing, you get the one. Give him the one if you broke and beefing.
You better be beefing with your pockets.
Right, you better be beefing to get
All
a
the
couple
broke
dollars. And I ain't talking about no PPP money or no goddamn a COVID emergency money. You gotta be beefing with some real money.
Yeah.
I mean, you got because I ain't broke. Yeah, if you still got the same 20 or 40,000 in the bank from the PPP, you broke. You just got something. You got some bill paying money. But go ahead.
Yeah, a little something.
What I will say, outside of FYN, YFN, Lucci, I mean, it's a lot of young rappers that's actually doing stuff now. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Because they've been following, what other people been doing.
Right. Right.
So you got some young rappers that's already got their own businesses. They in real estate. You know what I'm saying? And they investing. So
Shout out to
I mean,
Freeway.
it's not all of them that's acting.
What
a
he
fool
doing?
Still, you know what
Freeway in Philly, when he first got on, the first thing he did, he opened up 2 businesses.
That's what's up.
I mean, he opened up a shop in South Philly and one in North Philly.
Okay.
And I never understand why Benny Siegel didn't follow the plan. Like, Benny didn't open up no businesses.
Yeah, he just been like the bitterest one of them.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Well, it's because he probably know. I'm not gonna lie. When I first met Benny Siegel, it was him, Jay-Z, and Damon Dash, and we was at the Athenaeum. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Yo, Jay, fuck that, Jay. I want some pussy." That was his vision. That's what he wanted. He in Detroit. He said, I'm in Detroit. I want some pussy. And Dame was like, hold on, man, let's go over here. And Jay told Damon Dash, like, hey, man, take him over there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for real, we got all these retailers here. You know what I mean?
There's money on the floor.
There's money on the floor.
You talk about some pussy?
And that's what he was saying. And then that's what Jay-Z had said later when he was signing our autographs for our posters. He's like, out of all the things he had to say,
Right.
he had to bring up, he wanted some pussy. And mentally, we were sitting up there like, wow. But I was thinking like him, I want some pussy too.
Shut up, Miles. You know what?
I knew it was coming.
Yes. Hello.
He's like, man, me and Benny Siegel thinking like we can
Like, that's my nigga.
We like-minded.
You should have called me. I would have hooked him up.
I cannot take it. I cannot take it.
But I'm gonna be real honest with you. But to see people like that at their humblest moments, like Jay-Z and Damon Dash, people don't realize. Like Sean is here; he can contest. A lot of them people is just so very humble when you first met them.
What do contest mean? I don't know what contest means.
Meaning you can vouch.
It's something
for
you
me,
do in
Sean.
court. Look like
test.
you testify.
You can vouch for me.
A test.
Yeah.
Contest.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
I can contest. Look, I remember Sean.
He can retest for me, y'all.
Sean P gave Russell Simmons the one
Like,
finger.
did you give him the answers?
He's a student. Y'all don't stop me. I can contest that I seen Sean give Russell Simmons the one finger, like the 1 minute finger.
Oh, gosh.
I tell that story all the time. Sean gave me like one, and he was like, I was a star like that nigga just paused Russell Simmons.
Yeah, hold
And
on.
Sean was like, well, I was talking. And
He was like,
Russell-
hold on, Chief.
But no, Russell understood. He was like, no, he was talking. I just letting him know I was here. And Sean was like, oh, shit, what I supposed to do? And he was right. So anyway,
Oh, geesh.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely how you contest something.
So
praise him.
retarded. So
Back in the news.
yeah, back. So mentioning while we were talking about the youngsters, a survey says that 44% of millennials have chronic health conditions.
Yes.
Yes. And we was talking about this last night, so I thought that this was good. It says, as the oldest of the millennial generations are about to enter their 40s, that's us. CSNBC making launch middle-aged millennials. They said that they are developing a series that looks into the lifestyles of people within the millennial age groups, and they have been on some of the most eventful moments in American history, and including the Great Recession and the beginning of the Black Lives Matter movement and the COVID-19 pandemic, and not to mention, many of us have seen the hardship of paying back student loans and breaking our backs on less than livable wages, they said. And that is result to chronic situations that are showing up in millennials' health.
I don't think it had nothing to do with chronic
Well,
situation.
I was about to say the thing that I was thinking that it was going to be saying was that niggas is perk crazy right now and lean crazy.
Well,
their
intake of sugar and salt in these past 15, 20 years probably has been the worst they ever been in American history. Because the foods that we eat, the things that we drink,
it's super processed.
Super processed, heavily dosed with sugar and salt. And if you give it to them at birth, as a toddler at 1 and 2 years old, you letting them drink your coffee, you letting them do the different things like that.
We had beer.
Well, but beer got wheat in it. It has hop.
So you about to say it's health?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sick of Miles.
I tell you what, beer is better than this cup of coffee right here. if you drink it without the alcoholic purposes of it, it's better than drinking a cup of this.
Well, how you ain't gonna get drunk if you drinking a beer? Tell me that.
I mean, because a beer is
Just a mind thing, huh? I'm sober. I'm sober. I'm sober.
No, your ass is the first time I ever got drunk was off of beer. Y'all remember St. Ides?
I mean,
Oh my God.
I drunk 2 40s.
Go to the corner
St. Ides.
store.
well, yeah, a 40 ounce shit. Drink
You
two of
know
them.
what I'm looking for.
I tell you what, but
St. Ides.
shut your ass up.
Go ahead.
Why everything that's bad for you is related to the church? St. Ides, Christian Brothers.
Yeah, Christian Brothers, Lord.
English.
Right. Oh, I mean, it's crazy. Like, we don't be thinking about that. It be right. The freaking deacon, all them drinks.
What freaking deacon?
It's a night
That's
train.
not no damn drink.
Yes, it was a night train edition.
Is it? So I think that the problem with the with the millennials is we have a influx of new drugs.
Oh yeah.
Like it is, just like when we were conversing last night, when we were saying about the importance of the health of the male seed, and it's like what is the health of the male seed today? Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
you got limp noodles, you got limp people.
Yeah, and he was saying just using the example of how there were so many super athletes and stuff like that or whatever when we were younger, because the seed that came before us, that provided us, came from people that were eating different and living on farms and doing and was strong.
Because I'm not gonna lie,
they came up strong.
I was watching the NBA game. Them little niggas look weak as hell.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, it's
so diluted now.
They don't look like they healthy, huh?
They cry baby.
Yeah, they cry babies. They got the LeBron James syndrome. LeBron.
Yeah, they like big for nothing.
Yeah,
the ones that are,
they cry about anything. Like my finger, my hand.
Just the overall thing of it. Yeah, it's like it's not as tough.
We got some comments. Comment says they do smoke, drink, eat unhealthy, and they get a lack of sleep. Princess Echelon said, having worked in emergency rooms across the country, I can attest to super sick young people. She said, I even had a heart attack at 40 due to a reckless lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so if that all boils down to, and it's not just in black folks, it's in the whole era of people.
Absolutely.
Shitbot said supersized meals and coffee shops.
There you go. But however, I will tell y'all this. Seeing how we were raised, our mothers not letting us just go in the refrigerator and get anything we wanted.
Yeah.
They be like, wait for dinner.
Absolutely.
Stop. No. You get you about 3 or 4 cookies. That's it.
Yeah.
But you got kids now walk in because they went.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Where you
Shot
are? Your mama must have been real nice because I don't know nothing about no 3-4 cookies.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about.
Matter of fact, my mama didn't even let us go in the cookie thing. She would go in and take one cookie out, put it on the napkin, and then slide it in front of you like, here you go.
But trust me.
Yeah.
But I was the only child.
Don't touch them damn cookies.
I was the only child, and my mother was very still stern on how I still controlled my diet, and I had more freedom than anybody in my whole block. You know what I mean?
We couldn't even touch the refrigerator, bro.
Right.
No, my mother at a certain age. Once I got to a certain
she
age,
was standing in the kitchen.
no, I had my mother taught me how to cook at a very young age. So she's like, when I made her breakfast for the first time, she had tears in her eyes. She's like, baby, you did this for me. I was like, yeah, ma. I said, ain't it today Mother's Day? She said, no, fool, this is my birthday. I said, oh, okay.
You crazy.
So I was cool with it. Go ahead, PB. All of
What is wrong with you, though? Carla said, what's in the sperm?
Percocets. Molly Percocets. Hey, that's what's in them.
When you think about that, though, nowadays they don't even. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. From my peripheral, it didn't look right when Sean was like leaned over like that. So it was just in my peripheral. All I seen was your wife, and then she looked down, and he was leaning. Okay.
Oh my God! What is really going on? He's crazy.
Like, I'm plugging the TV.
Yeah. Anyway, I was through off. So how we are right now? Thank you, Sean. Sean had picked up some things for us.
Hello.
see
Get-
that book.
what you said? We don't what?
What'd you say?
Go ahead and finish what you were saying, sir.
Oh. So I forgot what I was saying. See, I forgot.
Retarded.
I forgot what I
Wrong
was
with Sean?
I'm not fooling with you. So
Sean, thank
I
you.
am not.
Trying to get on camera. I don't know how y'all work this.
Well, Sean, you ain't gonna get on
I
camera that
cannot.
way.
I cannot.
There you go, Sean. The camera on you now. The
I'm gonna
camera.
put you on camera.
He swear he leaning up and back.
That's your camera right there.
I'll put you on camera.
Oh my God. He is crazy as hell.
He like something wrong with your eyes. I forgot what I was saying. So Fifi next.
Oh my God. So what do y'all think about this? Mitch McConnell doesn't think that the year the first enslaved Africans arrived to the States is important. So it's
Republican.
but honestly, and you know why I can see that why that could be, because it's really not important. The important fact is what we're gonna do to solve the solutions why we are still feeling like why are we still enslaved?
Must be your book.
Yes, all that.
Get my son in here. I'm famous.
Right.
I want to know what would be the purpose to not talk about it. I mean, to not document the date. If we have birth dates for when we are born, when we died, when this bill started, when it ended, when this whatever you know what I'm saying started. We keep a record of everything else.
No, keep a record, but don't harp on it. Here's why. It's just like this. Just imagine if I was a single parent father, right? Mm-hmm. And I keep saying today is the day that your mother left us. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It don't serve a purpose. It just gives.
I understand.
It just gives a child a reason to either hate his mother more or to hate his dad more. Mm-hmm. Or reminding him, or is it just too much? Now, what we can do, like I told Marcus Devine, fuck the Willie Lynch letter. Let's come up with a letter that's made for the love of us.
Got you.
And don't look at the demise, because the demise is easy to part. Like I tell people, it's easy to shoot a person. It's only a hair. It only take you to go. Oh no. And it's easy to kill a person because it don't take no pressure. It don't take nothing to really shoot a gun.
Right.
But when you have purpose behind what you're doing, everything will change. And the problem is most people don't have purpose on what they're doing. People who watching this don't understand. People who watching this, I hope y'all understand that there's a purpose for having this morning show. We don't like to focus on sad shit. We like to laugh. We want to showcase our brothers and sisters who are in business, who have gifts, who have talents,
right?
Who can make progress. We joke, we have fun, and it's for y'all to laugh too, because laughing is good therapy for our spirit. So when people don't understand their purpose, they will begin to just try to find anything to be a part of. That's why you got people being part of gangs. Hell, your family should be the gang you part of. You feel me? Shit. And that sometimes. Speaking of family,
I'm not about to get jumped in that nigga's gang.
Yeah. Speaking of family, your cousin threw up the praise hands to epilepsy.
Who?
Stephanie. She said Fifi epilepsy and threw up the praise hands. Oh, that's elliptical. My fault. It said elliptical.
You do have epilepsy. Are you trying to tell us something, Miles?
Tourette's.
Or something? I cannot stand him.
Do it. All right. Shake, right on
That's
roll.
Bobby Johnson, baby.
If I had a single on me, I'd throw it at him.
You better get some change for it.
Have you started writing the movie Booby Johnson?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You'll be a stripper at a club.
Titties knocking people drinks off the
Look at
table.
that. What's that TV show? What's that TV show that come on now?
What TV show?
With the male being the strip club owner. It's on Showtime.
I don't watch TV.
Wait a minute.
It ain't on Tubi.
You got a subscription based thing?
No, I was over somebody's house. I
I was about to say
Okay.
everybody was talking about it. They did 10 episodes.
the pink or something, the purple. What is it called?
Right, see?
What's the name of that show?
That Mississippi Gay Club
Yeah.
thing.
What's the name of it?
I don't
That's
know.
sad. And I watched 10
I don't know. I
episodes.
don't watch-
I didn't watch none of it.
Going down south.
I
That's
didn't
not
watch
the
none
name
of
of it. Nope.
You a
Let
fool.
me Google
It was
it.
Brokeback.
No,
No, it was called Purple or something like that.
Brokeback
Or,
Purple Mountain.
what it is?
what's the name of the show, y'all?
And it was real popular.
It was called Bend Over.
P Valley.
P Valley.
That's what it's called.
Oh,
I
P
told
Valley.
you P
Oh.
something.
Yeah.
This guy I went to school with is in that show.
Is he the gay guy?
Yeah.
He the main
Yeah, his name is Nico.
Uncle somebody.
Oh.
Is it
Oh.
him?
Yeah,
Okay.
he
I know
got-
one of them from
Yeah,
Detroit.
I went to
with
high
the
school with
cats.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's playing the
Yeah,
gay
I
guy.
got all of them.
So
Kaz
Nico,
got everybody.
Biko the butt plug.
God.
Right? And then one of the rappers was on the show too. What rapper was on there?
Shoot, I don't know.
Was it Gucci or it was somebody else? Lil Bootsy. No, it wasn't
no,
Lil
it wasn't.
Bootsy.
YFL Lucci.
No, it's the guy.
No, it wasn't him.
It was the guy who was with Puffy. What's the guy who was with Puffy?
No, and Bentley Farnsworth. It wasn't
No,
Bentley
not
Farnsworth.
Bentley Farnsworth. I'm talking about the other one who swooped his hair and everybody's clowning
French
him.
Montana.
No, the one who was clowning. Black
Then I
guy.
don't
Jonathan,
know.
you sound old just rambling on people's names.
Hey.
I had to stop.
He had, when he did his hair flipped and everybody was clowning him like a little girl. Remember, he had his hair all messed up. Like a little girl. He was kind of
Miguel.
No, he the one who took over Mace spot right after Mace left.
Loon.
Young Jock. That's who was on P Valley. It was
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah, Young Jock.
Auntie hair.
He had hair.
Mr. Auntie hair.
See?
I forgot he had hair.
But no, 10 episodes and people was watching it.
people loved it.
Yeah, I
You know,
watched it.
You know what's sad?
I didn't like it, but I watched the show because it kept on
geez.
keeping your attention.
We got two black women in here, and one thing I gotta say, and I'm telling black women right now, I understand we are being demasculated so much to where black women actually like watching like sissies. They got into watching liking sissies.
So you ain't never watched a show like that?
I never watched one episode of it.
No, any show. I'm just saying. Think down the line and then say.
The closest
I watched two
Tyler
Wong
Perry.
Fu.
Okay, see, I never watched that movie all the way through. See,
the closest I came to watching a sissy was The Wire. Because Omar was a scandalous ass faggot.
Yeah.
Boy, that boy was scandalous.
But
man.
it's cringy to watch it to me still.
Yeah, but,
like
but women get into it because, I mean, like, they embrace, because 9 times out of 10, some of them do have brothers and stuff that's homosexual and stuff like that. And a lot of black men, sad
well, I'm
to say,
10 because I don't got it.
that we think is gay is not gay. They never been with another man, but they define themselves as being gay male. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I'm serious.
Well, let me tell you something. First of all, and I don't mean no offense or nothing, but I just don't get into the breakdowns of it. I
Me
just
neither.
don't. Yeah.
But when, I'm just saying, black women, we being demasculated so much to where the minute a guy do his hand a particular way, I mean, it just
yeah, they
that
just they
was
just
in the
label you
movie.
that.
What was that movie? Barbershop or the other one, Beauty Shop, when
Beauty
the guy
Shop.
was drinking his tea like that,
Yeah, like,
and they thought he was.
You're
gay.
like, oh, he's suspect.
right,
Like, oh my
right,
God,
right,
look
right.
how he got his pinky
Look at
up.
right,
Yeah.
right. That was so funny. I said they wrong,
Yeah.
but that's Hollywood. Hollywood do that kind of stuff.
California
You know.
do that stuff to you, period.
You know.
Go ahead, Fee.
Yeah. So while we were talking about the slavery stuff, let me get this one more. So a white restaurant owner is ordered to pay a black man $546,000 for 5 years of enslavement.
Ooh.
Let me give you a little backstory on that. It said that the court ruled that a South Carolina man with an intellectual disability will be paid $546,000 in damages after the restaurant owner enslaved him for 5 years. The owner's name is Bobby Paul Edwards, and he's the owner of the J&J Cafeteria in Conway, South Carolina, and he pled guilty to 1 count of forced labor in 2019 and was sentenced to 10 years of in prison for coercing that word.
Coercing.
Yeah, that word.
Curiosities. Go ahead.
An African American man with an intellectual disability to work extensive hours at a restaurant with no pay, according to the press. Now that is so crazy because where the hell is his people?
Well, not only that, we maybe we need to look search deeper. He might have been an ex-convict.
No, they said that well, okay, let me see. They said that he was ordered to pay, the guy's name is John Christopher Smith. He was ordered to pay him $273,000 in unpaid wages and overtime payments as part of the settlement. And Smith was asked to work for over 100 hours. Oh my God, 100 hours a week without pay by the man.
Well, see, again, it's down south. See,
And they say he will also beat him with a belt with his fists and pots and pans, according to the
people that work with
to
him.
the peoples. Yeah.
Well, again, he is in the South. In the South, so y'all understand, there's places where black people still don't look white people in their face. Mm-hmm. They talk down. They be looking like this. Yes,
They
sir.
do. Yeah.
No, sir. And
Every time I go to Georgia, I'll be like, hey,
You do? You better not.
Hey,
No, he
man,
lying.
that's Georgia.
You better not put your coon suit on. I'm gonna whoop you with a belt.
please, Sean be looking at you like,
Hey, shoot, that's Georgia.
He's so damn crazy.
So-
That's Georgia.
That's Georgia.
but there's people who live in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, the Carolinas, and all throughout the South, and even some part of the East Coast, like Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia, they don't look white people in the face.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we got stopped by the police one time. My boy like, man, don't look at him in the face. I'm like, what I'm gonna look at?
Right.
Look
The
at his
fuck?
shoes.
Look at his chest or something. You crazy
look
as
at his
hell.
shoes. Look in the middle of his chest or something. Just don't look him in the face. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's
I'm a
crazy.
different in Detroit. We are a different breed of people. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Sean remember when me and Sean went to California the first time. When we came back, because we was getting we had to go on the airplane on the outside. Remember, we ain't bored.
Yeah.
And when we
Yeah,
came
that
out,
was
I
different,
I kissed the ground when I got back.
Oh,
home.
yeah, it was a smaller plane. Yeah.
I kissed the ground. I kissed the ground when I got home. Not just because of that small ass plane,
Yeah.
but I kissed the ground because I appreciate
Where we at?
Where we at?
Yeah.
Because I swear, when we was in Palm Springs, California.
Yeah, we had to take a smaller flight.
And then, but when you go outside of the conference area we was at, the white folks, man, they was looking at us like,
What's going on?
what the hell y'all doing
What?
here?
Right.
yeah.
Who the hell you think you is?
Yes, and,
Yeah.
and it was sad. I'm like, I never experienced that until I went to California,
Yeah. That's crazy.
and it's crazy, and it's a shame that we don't pick up on that more sooner. Like certain stuff that we need to do in our life, especially in our children's life.
We don't understand how privileged and blessed we are to be here. Like to for the dynamic that we have in Michigan.
Baby.
As crazy as it may feel or whatever, but every situation that you in, you gonna find some type of something that you don't like. But overall, we don't understand because, and I have lived in different areas, and I've lived in the South, and yeah, it is very different, especially coming from here. Like, it's just a presence that you have, and it's undeniable. Like,
Right.
you can do, it's nothing you can do about that. It's just who you are, and you do have to, I won't say dumb yourself down, but you do have to very much so be aware of the difference, because it can be dangerous
It can be
when you go to
dangerous.
different places,
You gotta
Yeah.
keep your guard
Yeah,
up.
you have to be aware that it's a whole different level of beef, because we do have some shit that we have to deal with here.
Yeah.
But
It ain't like other places.
it's a whole nother level. Like, it's on another scale. We dealing with each other. Over there, it's them. Trust and believe, it's them
It's
that you
them. It's
that
them.
you have to deal with.
And then another thing, like I told people, you're not going to never find another place like Detroit where you can walk down different miles of streets full of black businesses and,
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
owning things and
Yeah.
talking and having a viable business.
Yeah.
Because in the other places they just be panhandling and hustling.
And it's like common here for black people to have luxury things.
Yes.
When you go to other places, it's like stood out. You damn near looking like a billboard. You know what I'm saying? But here it's common.
Yeah.
Like, we used to seeing that.
We have
yeah.
neighborhoods like that. Like,
Yeah.
Detroit is probably one of the only few cities in America, or to where you have 6 to 8 prominent black areas that's flourishing. You know
Right.
what I mean? You go to other places, you got 1, you got 2.
Yeah.
It ain't like no city in America is like Detroit.
Yeah.
And I challenge anybody to show me any
To show me somewhere else, yeah.
There's
Seriously.
no place. I've been everywhere.
As much as this place get on my nerves, I really can't leave, because I don't feel like I don't feel like having
A
to
true
dumb it
comedian.
down like
Look,
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
This place get on my
I
damn
went to
nerves.
Philadelphia to open up a business. They was okay. It'd be $385. I said, for what? For the piece of paper to say I could have a business?
You
here?
crazy as hell. Sean P, don't come in here disturbing our
Peace.
everything.
And I was like, but in Detroit, you can get a DBA for $37.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You get a DBA.
Tell them
in Detroit
heifers
for
you on the air.
Yeah. Tell them hoes. No.
Yeah, so silly.
Sean, I see you. I see you promoting a couple parties.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a new show idea, and I think you'll like it. You want me to say it over the air?
No,
Or?
hell no. We talk about
No,
later.
I want to talk about it. No, I'm just messing with
He's so damn crazy.
What else we got, Fiend?
So I knew that this was coming, right? When we had the when the COVID, lockdown or whatever first started, I said in my head that this was going to be happening. But CVS is going to be spearheading it. CVS has added mental health services to its Minute clinics.
Wow.
Yes, it said that CVS will now offer mental health services at select Minute Health Minute clinics across the U.S.
I bet you they won't build one on 6 Mile in Wyoming.
Shut up, fool. They
you
said
that one still 24 hours.
Yes, and and it'd be off the hook.
Yeah, they said that the company rolled out the initiative at 5 Minute clinics inside CVS Health stores, Health Hub store locations in Houston, Texas, and this was in response to mental health decline amongst the Houston people. So, wait, would that be after the flood though? Is that what they did it for? Because niggas been losing their minds since,
Well, the thing is, now it's gonna be more money. The money is gonna be more plentiful for a company like CVS to subsidize the monies to come through and say, hey, we already got people come getting their medication.
Yeah. So
We already got the flow.
So this is what they said. They said as of late February of 2021, roughly 3 in 10 Houston adults reported feeling anxious or on the edge for more than half of the day in the average week.
Oh, that's because they had too much of that turkey leg, huh?
Yeah, it says that this is shut up. It said that this is it's following its day in Houston. CVS has added the mental services in New Jersey, Florida, Pennsylvania, and other Texas cities.
I can see why Philadelphia. I can see why New Jersey.
In Florida too, right? That's because
yeah, it all depends.
I think Florida because they Florida is crazy. Like I don't like it there because
Weather.
It's not because there's not enough real black people.
I can see how that
Or
goes.
I won't even say just real black people. I would say that from my experience in Florida, especially the bottom part, like Miami and shit,
yeah.
like it's not enough Americans.
Right, man.
That bothers me. Okay,
Yeah, once you pass Pepsi Cola, is it Pepsi Cola?
Pensacola.
Pensacola. Oh, maybe I'm thirsty. Once you pass Pensacola, once you pass Pensacola, Florida, you pretty much out in the real niggers.
Yeah.
You getting you out of real niggers.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna get the crossbreeds and the Haitians and Cubans.
Yeah, everybody you talk to, they don't even speak
English.
You be like,
you be talking to them, they go,
like, ain't this a bitch? I just said all this stuff to this person. They don't even know what I was talking about.
I got a coworker named Pedro like that. I just smile every time he talks. Like, hey.
He's so crazy.
It's funny, but that's so cool though. Hey.
he be like,
He had a watermelon. We about to go home. I was like, hey, eat it up. That's the good thing.
So Carmen asked, did we hear about that South Carolina voted to add the firing range to the death penalty?
Wow.
See,
I saw that. I saw it in the news.
Talk about it.
in
What
the South?
happened?
In South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
See,
The
So
firing range?
they added it to the death penalty. So if
Jesus.
they
choose
sentence you to death,
it can be
or whatever.
You can
They not
go by
gonna-
fire range.
yeah, they can do it by firing range instead of
It's
gas chamber or
here's
whatever.
here's the sick part. There are some people that want to die by gunshots. Right? There's some people who's suicidal, saying like, I'd rather go in the blaze of glory,
Do
right?
you choose how you die?
Well, now it sounds like they're gonna be able to do that. Like, do you want to get the injection, gas, or fire range?
So which one would y'all want? Everybody
Oh my
pick
God.
I take the injection.
I can't pick.
I take the
one. They
injection.
all so silly. Wow. That's
What you
deep.
pick, Sean?
No comment.
I mean, they all
Right.
they all terrible.
You're
So
right.
It's death.
y'all can eeny meeny miny mo for all I give a damn. If I'm gonna be on the, if I get sentenced to some shit like that, and you got to pick between how you gonna kill me, I'm gonna just let y'all niggas pick.
That is so crazy. Oh my God. Let me give y'all some uplifting news. So Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Clothing and Puma are scheduled to release a limited edition collection in honor of the late rapper.
DMX.
No, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh.
You didn't hear what she said?
I'll say that again. Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Clothing and Puma are coming together for a limited edition collection.
Well, yeah, that's not surprising because he had to deal with Puma.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't know.
Yeah, they
that.
did. They did one right after he passed too. It was,
Yeah.
but that stuff sold out in 3 days.
Yeah, quick.
So it says part of Nip's spirit will be living through a new collaborative effort between Puma and Nipsey Hussle's clothing line. The collection includes a white co-brand Hustleway logo T-shirt and a pair of Puma suede tennis shoes, and the shoes will cost $80, and the shirt will be
not bad.
$45, and both will be available Friday, May 7th. That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Friday, May 7th at the New York Puma flagship store, select retailers, and the Marathon Clothing Store. So,
Hey,
yeah.
shout out to Emory Jones. People don't know who Emory Jones is. I know y'all heard his name through Jay-Z. That's one of Jay-Z's best friends. He the guy who never told. You know what I mean? He the one who really created the relationship between Puma and hip hop.
Really?
Yeah, he the one. He the bridge. He the one who bridged the gap with that. A lot of people thought it was Steve Stout, but it wasn't. It was Emory Jones. So
Yeah.
shout out to Emory Jones.
That's so dope. So I want a pair. I want some of those just, for the support.
And how much they gonna be again?
$80.
$80.
That's not bad.
It's $80 for the
Compared
shoes and
to
$45 for the
$200
t-shirt.
and $300 they be trying to get for
Yeah.
gym shoes. I'll be like, man, that's a car note. I'm
Yeah.
good.
That's crazy.
And for my listeners, if you want to give us a call in 248-854-9850, and also if there any place you want the morning, I'm about to say the breakfast morning
Put your
club.
words together.
You right? Hold on.
Breakfast Club.
The Rise and Grind morning
Right,
show.
right.
To go
Wake your ass up.
Oh,
Shine woke.
Hey, Boomy Johnson. Look at them, both of them. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't saying. Should drop them dollars.
Right.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Right, that was Gangsta Boo.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
See, where them
None
dollars
of
at?
that. Wow, gangsta boo. Well, what happened to her?
I don't know.
She's old.
She
See, look at her.
she gangsta
definitely-
boobies. Anyway,
Shut your face.
gangsta boobies.
She's probably
Gangsta
gangsta
booty.
granny by now or something.
Yeah.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a
that's
hoe
what's up.
herself.
She'll go-
Anyway,
Oh my gosh, this man is crazy.
What is wrong with my?
So a black-owned tech company by the name of Yappa secures a $3.5 million to fight online harassment.
oh, that's dope.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah,
Let's give him a hand clap. Yeah. So, like I said, the name of the company is Yappa, YAPPA. Did I say that right? Yappa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Is a black-owned tech company, and they have raised $3.5 million to help combat online harassment.
That's dope.
The company was founded in 2015 by Jennifer Dreyer and Karen
Washing
Sim.
machine. Oh.
Karen
So
Sim. And it's called Yappa, and it is a tool to prevent social media and news website users from hiding behind anonymous comments.
Dope.
Yeah.
We need to try to get them on the show.
Yes.
And shout out to Jay-Z. He finalized the selling of Tidal to Square.
Oh, yeah. I heard about
And
that.
people was trying to clown him, but the thing is, he don't know he about to sit on the head of the board of Square. So that's dope. He
using it as leverage.
Oh, he uses it as leverage. He still has stock in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you look at it, he got over 4 million stocks in it. So hey.
So just a little bit of retarded news. A woman, 21-year-old woman was caught trying to smuggle $40,000 worth of cocaine. Guess where?
In her vagina.
in shoes.
Oh, she's dumb.
Yes. So according,
She dumb as
She
hell.
black or white. We should play the game. Is she black or white?
exactly, they don't even show her picture, but we're gonna go by the
You
name.
should go
Let's
by
see.
the research.
Let's see. Well, actually, it was in Hartfield Jackson International Airport, so I will imagine that she was.
black.
That's
black.
Atlanta.
That's
yeah.
Atlanta. That's
According
Atlanta.
to CNN, the
She
21-year-old
black.
woman was taken into custody in Atlanta's Hartfield Jackson International Airport under authorities' discovery 3 pounds of cocaine hidden in the soles of 7 pair of shoes.
Well,
She
yo,
was trying to smuggle for her
Did
man.
you-
she stupid.
And they said the shoes were made for walking and not for smuggling narcotics. The U.S. Customs and
She
Border
should've-
Protection said in a news release on Tuesday.
Y'all never heard of liquid cocaine?
Y'all ever heard that
Now
song?
listen, they said that the woman was coming into the States from Jamaica on Sunday
Yeah,
when
she
she was
black.
pulled. Yes, when she was pulled to the side by agents who wanted to inspect her further. So CNN reports that there were no details on why she was flagged initially because
She
somebody
was black.
dropped a dime.
Well, first of all, if you got some shoes in there, right?
You see.
They know the average weight of certain baggages that have certain items.
Yeah, they do
And then-
know the
and-
weight.
and then when it comes, look like okay, you got 9 more pounds or something. 9 pounds is a lot compared when you're dealing with, especially damn luggage.
Yeah.
They not stupid.
Right. Did y'all ever hear that song? I didn't take my shoes off.
No.
What? No.
By Anderson .Paak. I thought it was a girl. I'll have to show y'all the
word.
video. It's a crazy song. I didn't take my shoes off. For real.
Oh Lord.
She shouldn't have taken her ass in the airport.
So let me tell
Yeah.
you about this other little drug story. So it said 2 men were caught in Kansas City, Missouri, traveling on a bus with nearly 24 pounds of heroin.
Greyhound bus or a regular bus?
Look like the Greyhound. It says that
They black.
2 men traveling through Kansas City, Missouri, were caught with nearly 24 pounds of heroin at a bus terminal. So yes,
of all,
it's the terminal.
No, that might have been some white boy.
Man, they black.
But-
They black.
Let's see.
What's the name?
Did they show the face?
On Monday, 23-year-old Darwin Morales.
Black. Darwin is a black name.
But his last name is Sagastum. Sagastum.
That is not
Mexican,
a black
yeah.
person.
Sagastum.
Black or Mexican?
And 28-year-old.
Mexican.
Oh yeah,
Mexican.
listen, 28-year-old Christian J. Lopez. Yes, so
Mexicans.
they about
Mexicans.
Mexicans. Yeah,
okay.
they was charged
Or
with
Latin.
1 count of possessing heroin
But see,
to distribute.
But so here's this, and it's no lie. You know what they can do? They can say they've been forced.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, especially if they're Mexican, they say they've been forced, right? And they belong to this drug ring, and they'll let them go within the next 15 days. Easy, hands down. And I'll be honest with you, anybody who
He
dumbing
gonna
up,
have to drop a dime on El Chapo and them,
anybody who
and the
dumbing up,
Sinaloa and them, and they gonna get his ass.
anybody.
Is El Chapo still out?
No, hell no.
It's a Sinaloa.
He been there. So, but the thing is, heroin is so strong, you can smell it. Easy.
You can. These
Yeah.
niggas had 24 pounds.
If you got 24 pounds of it, people was on there getting high, and they didn't know it. I'm telling you, like, I don't know if y'all ever did.
They said this bus ride so cool.
Right. I know about heroin
Cool
a
ass
lot.
bus ride.
And heroin.
You was on
About to
heroin?
nod out.
No.
You better not.
No,
Miles, I'm gonna whoop you.
I used to package up dope for a drug family because I knew how to use. I knew how to. I used
He
to
knew how to use the spoon.
With the spoon, right?
The McDonald's little spoon they used to have
Yes.
back in the day.
I
He also sold-
I actually bought 5,000 of the spoons that I found in the warehouse, and I used to sell the hell out of them.
Them little McDonald's spoons.
Yes, $25 for a spoon.
He a baby Tariq from Power. He a baby Tariq.
I understand math and I know mixtures, so but heroin, you can smell heroin. You be sitting up there, you be like, the hell?
That's why they call it dog food.
And you be like this. You be like, oh shit. Like you had to wear gloves when you messing with it because if it get in your skin, you're gonna be high as shit.
Is that why they call it dog food?
I don't know why they call it dog. They call it dog food because your head be in your motherfucking plate.
Oh,
Shit.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
And that was my past, y'all.
No, it
I
wasn't. You
I
just did
I
that
was
shit,
21,
Miles.
23. Go ahead.
So let me tell y'all about this story. So, Mali, M-A-L-I. How you pronounce that country?
Go ahead.
Mylan.
Yeah, Mali woman. She delivers 9
Italy?
babies. No.
Oh,
She don't
no,
look
no.
Italian to me. She delivers 9 babies after believing that she was only pregnant with 7.
Somebody, one of them babies on each other's ass.
Yeah, talk about a human German Shepherd. Like, that's a lot. So this lady, she's 25 years old, and she thought that she was pregnant with 7 babies. So she ended up delivering. You know, they gave her a C-section and everything, and they pulled out 9 of them. She had 5 girls and 4 boys on Tuesday in the hospital in Morocco.
Well, somebody gonna be an
Oh,
ass guy
Morocco.
when they
Then
grow
why
up.
you say Milan?
Because it say Maoli.
You should just say
M-A-L-I.
Morocco.
Maoli, Morocco.
Okay.
You should just say
You got to
Morocco.
say both of them.
No, you should just say Morocco.
I can't stand y'all. I can say that. I can't stand y'all.
Shut your ass up. I can say that.
So mentioning pregnant, unexpected pregnancy. This other woman, she was unaware that she was pregnant, and she delivered a baby on the flight to Hawaii.
Wow.
She didn't even know she was pregnant, and she
That hoe knew she was pregnant.
she didn't know she was trying to go on the trip.
That's how you do it. Was she black or white?
She was like Hawaiian or something,
Oh,
like
okay.
Philippine,
Well, she knew
something
her.
like that.
She knew damn well because they pelvic area be spread the whole far away. But
What?
yeah, them the only women. Hawaiian women make me pissed off. I was walking on like, oh she fine. Get right past me, walk by, look gay, like, flat ass. How you have wide hips, flat ass? That don't make no sense. That's a waste of a pelvic. That's a waste of a pelvic
They don't
bone.
got collard greens in Hawaii, and that's what make your ass fat.
They got a lot of
Yeah,
leafy
that's
vegetables.
what's up.
It's that damn
They don't got
pork.
collard greens.
What is wrong with Miles?
No, I'm on my house. What he say?
Oh, you on Miles' side?
I'm on my side.
They don't got booties over there.
Oh my God!
Eating the pineapples.
Listen,
What'd you say? No booty.
their ass is flat as the iPad.
Shut up,
What'd
fool.
he
No,
say?
it
Flat
ain't.
as an iPad.
I ain't lying.
Something wrong with you.
Put 2 iPads together, that's a Hawaiian ass.
Something is wrong with you. Shut up, Miles.
Y'all do some exercise.
Right.
Get it? I cannot.
You should start a comedy routine. Right. I like that.
I am so sick of y'all.
Hey,
So
we should be like Andrew Dice Clay. We say the most offensive stuff.
Yes. like, fuck you.
right. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna bring my Switch tomorrow.
Get on my nerves.
You know what we didn't know?
What?
It's past 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
It's your
I thought
last
y'all
damn
knew.
news thing.
Okay, so
Didn't y'all start late today?
No, we started at 9:08.
Oh, okay. That's y'all do time. At least you been honest.
Hey, look,
9:08.
that because Fifi be late. Go ahead.
Sad.
shut y'all faces.
And Boo be like, let's wait for Miss Fifi.
Right.
I be
I
like,
can believe he would say that.
I be like, fuck them kids.
Right,
I be like, let's go.
So I am so happy that I did not get this one, and I got me another kind of little workout machine and everything, because the Peloton has recalled the treadmills after safety concerns and 1 death. Y'all know that's the treadmill thing or whatever, the Nordic one or whatever, or one of them $high treadmills,
Yeah.
and it's got the whole screen on there and stuff, take you to different places. You could walk in the rainforest and everything. Well, they said that it is. I'm just saying. They said that on Wednesday that the Peloton CEO apologized for not putting a stop to the sale of the productions, despite the Consumer Products Safety Commission, and they said that they recommended it. They recommended this last month, but he kept on being greedy and everything, and kids have been injured, and one of the kids died.
Wow.
Yeah, they said people dying and everything off these things, so they have recalled all of them. So if y'all have bought y'all one of them Pelotons, send it back and go on Overstock and get you a cheaper one like I did.
And you know what's funny? Right after Peloton came out, and the reports came out that 2 other companies bought out one they got safety.
Yeah,
They got safety.
concerns, recalls.
No, they got safe. They took all the precautions that the Peloton didn't take.
Didn't take. Wow.
The Nordic Track.
No, that's one you bought.
I didn't. Shut. You trying to make me shut up?
Shoppy, where can they find you at?
I will be at this party on May 14th, BBW DJ Hen House.
We know it has
I will
something to do with
be
some women.
Right. Look at him looking at that. June
He talking about look at
26th,
him.
Skin Deep. That's not a porn movie, Miles. Dave
here, I'ma hold him up.
Polo. And then my girl, Miss Michelle Moore, she got a book conference coming up. where they'll
Yeah.
be selling all those books.
Hey,
and our homegirl Tanja Ayers will be
Yeah, y'all.
one of the feature
Yeah,
right
she
here.
there. Yeah, yeah.
One of
Okay.
the feature plays right there. Right there.
Okay.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
All right.
a polo party for women.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I like to say I had a good time yesterday with DJ Bug.
Yeah, I was gonna stop by. See,
Yeah.
you had me do something. No, he had me do something else.
And look,
He
and
threw
look,
my spirit off. No, you did.
and look, and I was when you called me, that's where I was at.
Yeah, because I did hear music in the background and all that. Wow.
Shout out to Dennis Reed.
He was there.
Yeah, shout out to Dennis Reed.
He was there.
Yes,
Yeah, he
okay.
one of the owners.
That's his
Okay.
one, yeah. So anyway, past that,
And shout out to my girl, Darlene.
You was there too.
Yeah.
She was at the man.
it
You
was,
must
Hey,
have
Darlene.
it was his wife's birthday.
Oh, that's her there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my
okay.
God.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
That's Bonnie.
That's Bonnie, y'all.
Yeah, it was my baby's birthday.
To you.
Oh Jesus!
This my Frank
Why he look
Sinatra.
like brown liquor? Look at him being so serious. He get on my
Hey, I can sing because I can sing. And the people in Detroit be hating on me.
Shine.
I'm the second best singer in
Shanti,
Detroit.
get off the
G.
mic.
Jones first, then me.
I am so sick of him.
Shine, you can't sing.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a good time last night. though.
I
It
was gonna
dope.
come
It was
by.
dope.
This hater had me do something else. I was out there delivering, but I'm free. Here, use the mic. Don't
Then you
tear
gonna
it
tear?
up.
You gonna tear?
Right.
stuff? Look what you
He
tearing
in the
club
choir.
up.
He trying to pass the mic around down the choir
That's
stand.
how they do.
I can't take him.
Here you go. Praise
We
the
could have
Lord.
just turned another mic on.
Too late.
I just wanted to give shout out to my husband. He was a sneaky Pete like all weekend, and he really did surprise me with some wonderful things.
Yay.
And had me smiling for my 41st. So
Oh, that's
thank
so
you,
cute.
baby.
That's so dope.
Let me give myself a hand clap.
You give yourself the clap. Anyway,
And she did the dance.
See, we could do a male review night.
Right.
See, and nobody show up with me, man.
it'd be two crickets there eating popcorn, rubbing their legs together.
That would be. And Bugs, the DJ, he
Y'all
be mad.
retarded.
Like this, what you say? DJs are the laziest.
DJs are the laziest these days. They don't,
We
do-
is not lazy.
they don't, y'all don't do shit
Y'all
but
don't
stand
carry
there.
no
Well, come pack my equipment in and tell
There
me
you
if we're
Oh,
still
there you go.
lazy.
Now you
Right,
get
right,
I'm just
right,
saying.
right.
Come pick up my speakers
There
and my
you
and
go.
my subwoofer.
Yeah, but you got some
Tell me
DJs.
if-
You got
tell
some
me if we
DJs that
lazy.
show up with an iPad. But listen,
Right.
Shut your ass up. You a producer. Y'all lazy as fuck.
Wow.
Now that ain't no lie, Miles.
you know the sad part.
Graphic designer. He sitting on the computer all day
They be
talking about
sitting at the
somebody that's
computer.
lazy.
Be like, do you like this? Do you like this? Hey, I ain't making no more images for you. You better like one of these. That do be funny how they be doing that.
Shout out to my
Lazy
worst
ass
ass
balls.
client, John A.
Right. Like, let me do this.
Talking about producers lazy. Watch this. Boog, don't you produce?
Yeah, all right. That's a hit record.
Boog, where can they find you at?
Crazy.
Right here with this
With your-
crazy ass mom.
with your lazy ass.
Crazy asses.
Every morning, the Rise and Grind morning show
That's what's up.
with crazy ass Miles and the lovely Fifi, the plug.
Ain't that about a bitch?
You goddamn right I'm lovely.
She lovely, but I'm lazy. Isn't she lazy?
All these comedians are lazy. They just lazy. All the comedians. I'm calling them out.
They don't do shit but tell jokes.
Right. I can tell a joke.
I be telling the truth.
See?
Hey man, y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Bugs World. Also, make sure y'all follow Groove Radio Detroit. We're streaming on Groove Radio right now, so shout out to everybody that's tuning in on Groove Radio. And yeah, y'all can find me every Wednesday at the new Comfort Zone Bar and Grill, 17139 Schaefer, right off of McNichols.
Make a commercial
next
for 'em.
to the beauty supply store
Carmen
Are
said.
you gonna make a
and
commercial for
Sinai
him?
Grace.
Are you gonna make a
Carmen
commercial
said
for him?
it's 10:09 and when is we getting cut off?
You like them.
We about to get cut off in a minute, Carmen. Fifi, where can they find you at?
Carmen went to rush
Right
us not
here,
after we got cut off yesterday.
Right here, Monday through Friday mornings, with Miles' crazy ass. And you can find me on social media, Instagram and Facebook at Miss Fifi the Plug, MZFEFE, the Plug, and
Butt plug.
I hate him. And you can also find me on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on the Pink Part,
The pink part.
right here on Podcastic.
And you can find me, Miles Dixon.
The meat grabbers.
The Meat Grabbers. That's the new show.
Yeah.
The Meat Grabbers. Hey, you ever just grab somebody meat? No. That's
It's soothing.
how it start off.
It be soothing.
Hey, you sitting there at the ride.
Hey, you.
Right.
If you decide to be a professional meat grabber,
Right.
if you have, give us a call at 313
I'm gonna just
grab
be in the
meat.
background like this.
Right.
Anyway, you can find me M Dixon at MDixon313 on Instagram or Facebook as the media,
Manure.
because I'm the shit.
Oh God! I'm gonna kill ya. Look at Shotty.
Yeah.
Booby Johnson.
And Junior.
It's two of them. Right. That would be funny. He played my father. I'm the son.
Junior. They be like, wait a minute, which one?
They
is
both got beards and gray. I'm sick of them.
Who looked the oldest, though?
Right.
He said he got it about 6 months. Look like
Whatever. If I put on my Marcus Divine shade,
Right.
that's totally different.
Right.
That bring out the Ron
That's
Isley
the only
in
thing that
me.
gives you some swag.
Right.
Yeah, Marcus,
You gotta have to
shout
wear
out to
them every
Marcus
day.
Divine. y'all.
Right, he the man. What's up, Marcus? Marcus. Marcus.
They should. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give a show that really sucked ass. Was the TV version of Boomerang?
I didn't see it. Wow, for real?
That TV
They had a
show.
TV version?
Yeah,
It didn't last long.
It sucked major
I thought he was
ass.
about to get cut off.
Oh,
Oh,
We were about to ask Sean P where they can find him at.
No, he
just-
asked me
already said
already.
it.
I already said it. I
Yeah.
gave out
Yeah,
all
everybody
my
said it with that.
if you were so
wasn't
damn,
paying
you were so
attention.
damn lazy,
Right.
you would have noticed.
You don't even know what you're doing over there. Oh. This is how he push buttons.
Sean doing a Frankenstein.
I'm so over y'all.
Hey, I'm Teddy Riley. No, we have to do a young person for him. I'm Soldier Boy. Oh.
Now that is a lazy internet nigga right there. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey y'all, on that note, we out.
Right.
See y'all tomorrow.
Peace.
This is what y'all do.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Right, every day.
Crazy.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy MD for the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But check this out. If y'all have any independent clothing, get in contact with us. Hit us up, simplypodcastic@gmail.com. Hit us up on our Facebook page. Just get in contact with us. We want to promote you, help us help you, and we'll be a better group of people. All right? So, again, www.simplypodcastic.com. You can see all the video channels. Everybody who be on podcasting, you can see their shows right there. Also, you can check us out on Simply Podcasting or Podcasting on Facebook. Hit us up on our IG page, Simply Podcasting. We there for you. We right here. Homegrown, right in the D, baby. But we global. You know what I mean? We mobile global. You know what I mean? We global mobile, however you want to put it. We right here for you. Independent clothiers, get in contact with us. Hit us up. And we'll promote you. We'll even interview you, do a whole marketing plan with you. We down for you. We here. All right? Peace.
Hey, let me out, man. Anything you want, baby, I'll give it to you. Anything you need, baby, I'll get it for you. I climb the highest mountain, see the deepest seas, across the desert sands. You know I will, I do it for you. Anything you want from me, I do it for you. Anything you need, baby. I remember the first day like it was yesterday. I hit you up, just to say how you doing. It's been a long time, can I bump into ya? I'm trying to see what's going on with you. I've had my eye on you from a distance. I wanna see what I've been missing. Girl, we'll be so glad when we take the time to sit and talk hour after hour of stimulating conversation about where we've been, where we going, our hopes and dreams, and everything in between. And it was magical. Now I can't see my life without you. Baby, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Anything you need, baby, I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. The highest mountains, swim the deepest seas, across the desert sands. You know I will. You know I will. I'll do it for you. One conversation was all it took for me to know that you're the one I've been waiting on. I couldn't